Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, T-Croc97, coming back again with the last one for you guys. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. We are playing some Madden NFL 23. Minnesota Vikings versus the undefeated Buffalo Bills. It's been a great season so far in this franchise mode. We're 8-0, so obviously that's a good start, you know. So, but yeah, I mean, let's just play it out and see how it goes. I'm off tomorrow, so I'll be on as long as I want. I don't have to go to sleep early, so we can probably finish out the season tonight if we wanted to. So if you guys are interested in that, let me know. I mean, I'll play until I get bored or until you guys, get bored. So, with that being said, let's hop into this and see what happens, right? Oh, Prime Gaming. Oh, I miss Prime Gaming. Today. Oh, it's raining.
From Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York.
It's the
Buffalo Week 10 of the NFL on E!
We're turning left.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
I gotta warm up. It's been a while. Bro, the Bucs really lost to the Browns in overtime. Like, what the heck? Bruh. The Steelers
first down, they'll start out with Singletary. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Wow, the Eagles.
Look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down. Allen going to try and throw on third down. He's got a man. Complete. He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big gain of 39 on third. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you,
injury timeout.
Makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal. Allen going to throw.
Touchdown,
he will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bills will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
And kick it up, and it's good.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Let's go, Buffalo. Let's go, Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. They start the drive with Cook, and not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Not in the game, but
on play action, Cousins. And his throw here's incomplete.
didn't know where the ball was going.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the
another
and that's incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. It's taken to the 26. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. But I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come. We get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week and takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%, and I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. On the catch, it's Crowder. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. On 1st down, Allen. Off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Here we go.
On play action, Allen. Crowder's got it over the middle.
And
he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
11 yards on it.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive
2-minute warning.
Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
We're kicking off.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
So the Vikings are getting it after.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bills have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
He was wide open.
Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You've just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
An extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Now, the midterm elections are now concluded, and I think we can all breathe a sigh of relief for that.
But now it's time for midterm football. Well, we've moved past the unofficial halfway point of the season, and we got a couple of good matchups in the night games here in week. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. 30.
Oh, my
10,
God.
5, touchdown, Vikings. Justin
Justin
Jefferson, 75 yards. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
I was trying.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Allen. Oh, he still brings it in off the tip here on the deep shot.
Let's go.
Out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. They'll get 34 yards there.
Able to hit on a big play right there in the 2-minute drill. Now they've got a chance to use all the remaining clock and build on their lead right before halftime.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen.
Wide open.
This is brought in by the tight end, Tommy Sweeney. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20. And again, it's Allen. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs,
he was wide open.
on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
Woo.
And the Bills will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Today. Let's go.
Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball, or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary, or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 21-7.
21.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Ooh, that's kind of a shorty.
Fielded right around the 8. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Y'all see that? He was like,
The Vikings going to take over now late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it. Down by 2 scores. And his throw is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
A second down throw for Cousins. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he's got some space here. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Cousins on first down. Goes right back to Smith again. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Looking to throw again on second down. Cousins. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To the air again, it's Cousins.
They're
looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Jair Elam makes a pick, and the Bills will take over here as they get it up to their 43-yard line. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection, and now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears.
Look at that.
All the way
Stephon Diggs.
Touchdown. Stephon Diggs on his way to a historic performance, four first-half touchdowns. And the Bills will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Let's go.
That's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
2 seconds
Yeah,
left.
changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. This one taken just inside the 10.
All right, let's see what's happening.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in a minute, but first, let's take a spin around the NFL and see what's going on here in week number 10. We'll get started down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, and it's the Browns who have the lead in the second quarter. Nick Chubb, 3 touchdown runs. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And at the half, they have the lead over the visiting Seahawks. Mike Evans, a touchdown catch in that first half. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City, see what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And they trail the visiting Lions in that one.
Ooh.
Jamal Williams, the lone touchdown there as he's cashed one in on the ground. In the game you're watching, it was Josh Allen who was on target in that first half.
Allen.
He's thrown for over 200 yards already, and his guys have the lead as well. As we get you back to Brandon Gaudin.
Wow.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Here we go. There we go.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
Oh, no.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
They run again on first down. Cook. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Cousins. Complete. Smith has it. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. Cousins gives way to Cook. And room there to work it inside the 25. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitz...
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Daquan Jones in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this will stay a 3-touchdown game.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
Allen's throw here taken in by Knox. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Throwing now is Allen. It's complete to Diggs. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
Let's go.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Oof. Lopsided.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Singletary again. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Hold on. I gotta put my AirPod. Hello? What's up? Sorry, guys. Had to make a phone call real quick.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
35
and that'll increase their lead to 28.
Dang, this one's all but over.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
20 to the 24.
And now out comes Minnesota. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. Cousins now to throw on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. Setting up the screen for Cook. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Timeout.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Cousins from the gun on 3rd. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants this lead to stay right where it is.
And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
On 2nd and 10, Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Cousins again. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Micah Hyde.
Yeah.
There he goes, right side. And he is going
Let's go.
It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown.
A pick 6 and a Bills touchdown.
But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Bass on for the extra point.
Let's go. Kick is up.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Let's go, Buffalo.
So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
Kickoff, middle, Tyler back.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
This fielded right at the goal line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing.
Let's go!
They do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Tyler Matakevich in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
I didn't think the score now.
Painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
The Vikings send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this will be down just on the other side of midfield. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Buffalo, the train just keeps rolling. 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they'll get another home date next week as the Browns will come to town. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Dallas Cowboys.
Ooh.
So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. All right. That was a good one, you know. So let's go ahead and skip to the end. Blah, 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 blah. I did not take any. Oh, 5 times. Okay, no, I only did that twice. Oof. 350-yard offense. Close, but no. Week 11, the Browns. Oh, excuse me. Alright lads, that'll be it for this one. If you enjoyed, smash that button, subscribe with the bell on so you never miss another one, and I'll see you guys.